Okay, so we've got our second round of questions that the team have just submitted here. So I'm going to read this out. How to trust when you know you are being called to do something and you definitely want to do it because it lights you up, but it scares the hell out of you because you have no idea if you will earn any money. Okay, so the first thing I want you to know is that feeling of being lit up by something is your soul's guidance, 100%. That feeling in our body that almost transcends the noise of the mind that says move in this direction, like this feels good, is the voice of truth, universe, God, love, like your soul, whatever you want to call it, like you run in that direction. The other voice around what if I'm not enough, I don't make money, is the voice of fear. And it's the voice of programming and conditioning that is ultimately trying to stop you and keep you safe. The thing is, when we are moving into a different area of our life or our work, and we know that we want to do something big, it's going to feel uncomfortable. There isn't a way to bypass that. When we grow and when we expand and when we're stepping into the person we're truly meant to be, it is uncomfortable because it means saying goodbye and the death of parts of you, and it can be really hard to be able to navigate through that. The most important thing for you is to take a moment and say, rather than thinking that the voice that says I'm never going to make money is the truth, what about leaning into the voice that says go in this direction? What might that look like? How could I take a scary step in that direction? And what I love to do is this exercise, which is just brilliant, is write from fear. So let fear write to you and say all the things that it's scared of. Let it say itself, everything it needs to say, let it exhaust itself. Take a break, go for a walk, center yourself, and then allow that part of you, like love, soul, intuition, whatever you want to call it, right back about what happens if this does work. What about actually if you can do this? What about if the truth is actually where the desire is? Because if the desire is there, it already exists for you. It's already there, but it means having a different relationship with your fear. So rather than fear being in the driving seat and being the one that calls the shots, it's the ability to walk forwards towards it with fear alongside you. And I want you to just get more and more connected to your body, where you're being guided, and ask yourself, if I was to believe that voice and that feeling that is expanding me to go in that direction, and I trust that I can always figure it out, what would I do? And that's something that I use all the time. I believe you can work anything out, anything. Like you are bright enough, talented enough, guided enough, savvy enough to find a way. You will find a way to make it work. What about starting to really anchor that in as your new narrative?